Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours.
In my house. Who are these people? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers hanging around. How long are they gonna stay? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers can't pay the rent. Why is it so expensive? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers riding Google buses.
What's wrong with the regular buses?
I don't know.
20 motherfuckers in my house today. 20 motherfuckers say they're here to stay. 20 motherfuckers always in my way. 20 motherfuckers, 20 motherfuckers, hey.
20 motherfuckers on the street. What's happening? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers stepping on my feet. What's the rush? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers looking at their phones. What's so important? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers asking for change. You gotta change. I don't know.
20 motherfuckers in my house today. 20 motherfuckers say they're here to stay. 20 motherfuckers always in my way. 20 motherfuckers, 20 motherfuckers, hey.
20 motherfuckers choosing a kale. Is it really worth it? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers eating magic mushrooms. What's it all mean? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers pulling your limbs. How do they do that? I don't know. 20 motherfuckers freaking me out.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
20 motherfuckers in my house today. 20 motherfuckers say they're here to stay. 20 motherfuckers always in my way. 20 motherfuckers, 20 motherfuckers, hey.
All right, everybody, welcome to Local Love. Welcome, podcast listeners. We do the show live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Pacific right here on Twitch. If you're listening on the podcast, make sure you follow us at twitch.tv/Echoplex Media. Shout out to everybody who stayed in the chat and hung out for the musical break and was here during Downballot. We do Downballot before this show. You can find the Downballot podcast on the same podcatcher you're using to listen to this podcast. I'm producer Dave. You can find me damn near anywhere. Sitting farthest across from me.
Hey, what's up? It's Chip DeVille, and yeah, I love the opening song. I love the opening song. The songs in between actually were really cool too.
Oh, you were listening on your way in?
Yeah, I was listening on the drive over, and yeah, I don't know. The music's on point tonight, and we just started.
Chat was just saying that. I'm like, literally, it's the randomized picker from the fucking players.
No, it was working hard tonight.
Our library is pretty good. People, by the way, you can check out our music library whenever we're not live at eplex.xyz or by searching for Echoplex Radio on the TuneIn app. And so you tired of your fucking Spotify playlist, you can hear like 19 Rebels Camp songs in a row. Sitting closest to me.
Hi, I'm Johnny Corn, by the way. How's everybody doing? out there. You can find me at Comic Johnny Corn on most social media. So in Facebook, Twitter.
You don't do shit on Twitter. You're
I
lying
don't.
when you say
I don't.
you're on there. But
You can find me.
You're like, if you can find Chip DeVille on Twitter. You can find a profile.
I don't. Yeah, you can find my profile on Twitter. I don't know
Exactly.
the last time I tweeted.
God, I'm on that shit.
I don't know the last time I was a twat.
I'm on that shit all fucking day. We do most of the stuff around here is like politics and conspiracy theory, and so I have to be on Twitter, like networking with people, because I don't want to network with the same 50 people I know on Facebook. Johnny, what happened to your website?
Well, I was I'm going to get it back soon. I have the domain. What happened was when I was sick, it expired. All right, the payment. I didn't pay for it because I was in the hospital, and then I just got lazy because there was no show to really promote. And so I was going like, well, I'll get around to it. And then
If it's just a few static pages with like contacts and shit and like upcoming shows,
right,
I can host it for you. Just hit me up.
Oh.
You don't even have to get hosting.
Okay, cool.
That'll even be a thing where you can just log in and drag your pictures and type. Because I've been meaning to learn to install something like that anyway, so you'll be the guinea pig.
Okay, well
So just
that works.
a couple other things people can do. We do have a wiki. I'm hoping eventually some of the local love people start participating in the wiki, because it'd be great if we had information about the bands we play, with like their Spotify, their Bandcamp, who's been in what band. Like Media once used to talk about Bandcestry.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
I figure you could have profiles for people that are in like 9 bands, and it links to all the bands they've been in and stuff. I think that, yeah. So we have a wiki. It's just plexwiki.xyz, or if somebody already in the chat hit ! Wiki, you can find that there. So while we get ourselves fucking situated, we'll play another song.
Awesome.
What
This'll-
genre are you thinking?
Oh no, I'm just gonna find something.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is Eliza Rickman. This is start with goodbye and stop with hello. Yep. We'll be right back, everybody.
Start with goodbye, stop with hello, catching our breath out in the cold. Lover on fire, thrown in the mire. Scandalous man, name me your plan. We'll start with goodbye, stop with hello. Never a hand, hardly to hold. Big city sway, move with the day. Wanting it bad, ever returning home. Home, 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 home. Start with goodbye, stop with hello. Finishing fast, order so slow. Chasm of mind, child in the mine. Cavernous eyes, what's your design? We'll start with goodbye, stop with hello. Breaking my heart, cracking your code. Down in her lap, sat on her knee. Quivering tongue, flicker with unnamed love. Love, 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 love. Start with goodbye, stop with hello. Catching our breath out in the cold.
Well, what the fuck? There's 5 people here now. That was Eliza Rickman. Start with goodbye. Start with goodbye. Stop with hello. What's up? What's up? We've all introduced ourselves, so let's start with the man with the fucking Fu Manchu.
What up, man? This is Juan Maserati.
You're not the man with the Fu Manchu.
Oh, he's the man with the Fu Manchu. Go ahead.
I think you might be muted.
Yeah.
It's 2021. Unmute yourself. Juan, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, I am the man with the Fu Manchu. Juan Maserati in the house, y'all. Peace.
You could say a little more, maybe, while Curtis gets his stuff set up.
What bands are you in?
I'm in Rebels Camp, Los Improviders. And we have
Curtis.
something coming up. And we got Curtis.
Right.
Can you hear me now?
We can. Thank you for being heard.
I'm just setting my levels now. Hello.
Oh,
Bring
hold
it
on.
in.
I got one for you.
That's it. Yeah,
Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours.
Awesome.
It's a clip of one of the wholesome, crazy people we cover.
Excellent. I'm Curtis. Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi. High five.
High five, everybody. High five the fucking crowd. I don't know.
High five emote.
Exhilarating.
Yeah, high five from a safe distance.
So, Johnny, you have your first comedy show back coming up.
Yeah, so it's my first comedy show since my aneurysm, so I'm really excited about this. Tomorrow in San Francisco. Okay, and it starts at 7:30. Kind of the nice thing about it is that it's a really good lineup, and for $10, you really can't beat the lineup. I mean, you're getting some amazing talent there. Besides myself, of course. But it's actually the headliner is.
I love the fucking picture of you. Are you seeing this picture of Johnny in this?
Yeah, I sent that into her.
Oh, you should be able to see it there. You should be able to.
Oh, here. I'm cut off. But it is available right there.
Oh, the people here should be able to see it too. But yeah, this picture of Johnny's amazing. So I'm pretty good at reading copy now. So this is the nightly cap comedy at Alacalle 24. This is November 17th. That's tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Arrive early. Make sure you get parking. Make sure you have the fucking vaccine. Make sure you have your card. Make sure you're ready to go. It's hosted by Alessandra Valentini. Then we got features. It appears by Mr. Kaufman. We got Natasha Abadali. We got Johnny Korn, and we got Rachel Pinson. This looks great. Tickets $15, and it's Evolved SF Gallery. That's San Francisco at Evolved SF, probably on Twitter. They probably never check their Twitter either.
Now, I'm going to let you guys in a little secret. If you buy the ticket today and you buy it on Eventbrite, it's $10. It's $15 at the door, though.
Eventbrite charges fees, so it's probably like $13.72.
Yeah, so you're saving yourself like $2. $1.50.
I mean, times are tough. Times are tough. So I'm glad you're getting back out there and you're doing a show. I won't be able to make it. I have a show, but make sure somebody fucking records your set.
Oh, I'm recording my set. In fact, I'm going to be. I always do, and the reason for that is because if I go off on a tangent or whatever the case may be, then there's some sort of recording of it.
What if I send you MP4 files? Sorry. I can send you files of this show.
Okay.
Like here you went off on a tangent, Johnny.
And this is a true story. I was in Fresno doing comedy. God, this is probably like
pulling the clip
5-6 years ago, something like that. And I had read an article about the maple syrup cartel. And right before I went on stage, and so I did 30 minutes on the maple syrup cartel because that's the most Canadian thing I've ever heard. But
there's a Behind the Bastards about that that's really good, actually.
You'll break your legs with a hockey stick, eh?
Yeah, well, you know what happened, and this is the article I was actually reading, and this is a true story. I'm not making this up. They have a strategic reserve of maple syrup in Canada. Well, hundreds of barrels of maple syrup were missing out of the strategic reserve, and I was going like, "That's the most Canadian story I've ever heard in my life." And
so it's like actually dark and like some corrupt shit where people are laundering money. You should definitely check out Robert Evans' podcast Behind the Bastards. Check out the thing about the fucking maple syrup industry in Canada. It's like some fucked up. It's very Canadian in its corruption.
Yes, it is. Now,
it seems
It's like hella corrupt, but still polite.
no,
Yeah.
the question I have, yeah, very polite. Yeah, exactly. No, the question that I have about the Canadians, okay, if you steal maple syrup, how do you sell the maple syrup? Is there some guy like in a transit van or the freeway?
J-Corn.
Takes, like, Vermont.
This works like any other criminal enterprise, right? Like you steal you have a buyer before you steal the shit.
Yeah, if you're smart, yes.
Yeah, you know a guy. You gotta go down.
Hey, Bill off the back of the truck.
Sticky hand Bill. He'll buy all your maple syrup.
You don't know Sticky Bill, Sticky William. Yeah. Oh man, that's the guy.
The funny part is, I then started putting that into my. I have a whole bit about this whole maple syrup cartel, and I started doing it in my shows. And what ended up happening was people would send articles on updates on.
I thought they would send you syrup.
That has not happened yet, and I'm so disappointed.
Step up your game, fans.
Juan, do you know anything about this maple syrup corruption, like the cartel up in Canada?
No, but it sounds pretty syrupy. Actually, I would love to check it out.
Sounds like a sticky situation, if you ask me.
I think it's really sweet.
Curtis, had you heard about this?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what is strategic about maple syrup.
Right.
If they have a strategic reserve, then what is the strategy?
I mean, if you have enough of it, right, and you can like launch a ball of it at somebody's city, I feel like it would slow things down a little bit for them.
There was a it's 1800s. There was a molasses factory on the East Coast that blew up and killed 200 people.
Oh wow!
Like some of them died in the explosion, but most of them died in the molasses.
Maybe they're just like so polite. They're getting, there's some Canadian in a lab somewhere figuring out how to weaponize syrup, and they're, there's some conniving shit going on. Just wait and see.
I just do.
We must weaponize the maple.
Just putting like a water balloon. Oh, you're sticky now, eh?
Make it radioactive. Make the maple syrup radioactive.
By the way, it's so nice to see you guys, even though it's remotely. I was nice little surprise having you guys. I mean, I didn't know that you guys are going to be on the show today, and I'm excited.
Hey, man. I support the industry. I support comedy. Support the comedy industry.
See, I'm surrounded by musicians, which is great because that's one thing. I'm a comedian. I'm not and an actor. I'm not a musician, right? So I've always admired people that can do something I can't. I think that's really kind of cool. I'm just saying I respect the hell out of you guys.
Oh, thanks, man. That's pretty cool. So what's going on with this show? Like, how did it all come about?
Well, Alexandra has been on my show. I did actually a couple shows with her pre-pandemic. I did the clothing optional show that I produced. She was on that, and then she was on.
Who
Grapes of
hosted
Laugh.
the clothing optional show?
That would be me.
No, I mean but where do you like
Lupin?
Lupin.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, that makes that makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we have an actual peanut gallery. Shout out to the peanut gallery in the room.
But so she was on that, and then she was on Grapes of Laugh, and then what happened was we became good friends over a period of time.
So this person booked you.
She booked me, yes.
Very
Yes.
good, very good.
And
Did she book you first?
She booked me first.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, there are clips of her stand-up on my podcast.
That's right. That's on my website. It's a good thing it wasn't on your website.
Yes, yes. I get to the point. I'm getting teased about this all the time now because I'm going like, yeah, I'm just being lazy, and I didn't. I was going like, well, there's no shows to promote, so.
All right, so good on you for your show. Juan, you got a show coming up, and we're going to talk about that in a few minutes. Curtis, what's up with Monkey? What's Monkey been doing? Because I don't really use Facebook, and I haven't had you on the show, so.
Yeah. We've got 2 shows coming up. We got the December 4th. We're playing at the Sandbar in Capitola. And December 5th, we're playing, it's a Sunday, we're playing the Ivy Room with the Toasters.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be a pretty legendary show.
Now, is there a cover for these?
The Sandbar. I don't think there's a cover at the Sandbar ever. It's more like a casual kind of meet and greet kind of place. The Ivy Room, there will be a cover. I think it's going to be somewhere around the $20 mark.
All right on. Right on.
That's great. Did we miss any of your shows? Have you guys played since you've last been on?
Oh shoot!
Basically
I don't
since
know.
tour.
Since tour. No, I don't think we have. We haven't played since we got back from the East Coast. So
great. I'm fucking up on my Curtis history. Look at this. I am up on my Curtis history. Look at me knowing how to host a show and remember things about people.
I know how to ask questions.
I'm also trying to learn. I'm also trying to knowing how to keep it rolling. But Juan, this show you got coming up, man. I'm gonna. I'll read about the show here, and then you can hype it up a little bit. So we got this show coming up. This is the 24th. That'll be not tomorrow, which is the 17th. It'll be the following week. By the way, there'll be no Intellectual Dollar Tree that night. We'll probably pre-record and just put out the podcast for that. We got one last Dirtbag Dan set. That's the 24th of this month. That's a Wednesday, Black Wednesday. That's the night before Thanksgiving. That's fine. My mom will feed me mojitos to get rid of my hangover. That's at it's at Liquid on South 3rd Street in San Jose. Free before 9. Show up around 8. I don't know, $5 before 10 p.m., $10 after 10. We got Dirtbag Dan. We got the Rebels Camp. We got Turn Me On Dead. We got Drew Z of FTB. Probably going to be up in everybody's set. We got Drunken Starfighter. We got Nerd Nate and Audio Drew on the 1s and 2s.
I actually think this is probably one of the night. Like, I'm gonna miss Dirtbag Dan.
And Itchy the Killer, Dirtbag Dan's DJ. He's coming down from Washington to do the show with him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So Juan, how excited are you to get back with the dudes and play? And who's your drummer this time?
I believe we're going to use. First off, I'm high. Let me give a disclaimer, okay? So,
wait, what?
I'm shocked.
No.
I'm going hard and early in the game, but basically, we have a drummer locked in, and it's going to be the band that Phil is in, and the Brain Connection. You know what I'm talking about?
Just who's the drummer, man?
God damn it! I forgot his name. I'm blanking out right now. Live on Echo.
We hired a drum machine. His name is Yamaha.
There's only 4 fucking drummers in San Jose, and you can't pull one of their names out of a hat.
You know what? I am going to pull this out of the hat right now.
We could maybe move on from who your drummer is. I just thought maybe I'd be trying to give a shout out to the newest member of the camp.
It's going to hit me at the worst time. It'll be like, oh yeah, but basically it's
watch that person's watching and they're like, I quit. Their fucking keyboardist can't be fussed to remember my name.
No, anyone who knows me knows when I'm at the highest level of cannabis is I can't remember shit. But the point is this.
Did you say cannabis?
Cannabis.
Cannabis, like a soup.
Cannabis.
I would totally eat that soup.
Yeah, that would be my choice.
Great idea.
In fact, if anybody would like to bring me some cannabis after the show and after the after show and after the after show, I would fucking sleep like a baby.
I've had tomato bisque, never cannabis.
So I'm super stoked for this show. We're taking off our most popular night. That means I'm not only going to not make like $80 or $100 for the night on the show, but I'm probably going to spend $80 or $100. So it's like a $160 to $200 swing. So I can go to this fucking thing. Juan, y'all better play really good. All right.
You know, we're just going to play from our soul, man. Basically, kind of feel the vibes, the intensity, and allow whatever that manifests, take it from there.
Now, I believe is attendance limited at this?
I mean, the building does have walls that are only a certain amount of feet apart. So yeah,
well, that's certainly true.
But it's also downtown San Jose, so I highly doubt it.
I encourage everybody to show up early. And fucking, there's no vaccine mandate in this fucking county, but please, like stay home if you haven't had the vaccine. Please.
That's right.
Please, just do it for me. Do it for me so that I don't fucking get that shit again and then have to pretend to drink alcohol. Just drink a sad glass of tonic while I sit here and pretend to be intoxicated and talking about dumb people. All right, don't do that to me again.
Well, and I'll say this: I couldn't wait till I was eligible to get the vaccine. And I thought, oh, everybody's going to go get it, and we'll be all able to go back out. Particularly since comedy, music, live performing, I missed it a lot.
Me too.
And
I've only played once since we got back. I only played Bike Party, but that was the jam.
Yeah, I mean,
that was the fucking. That was
like
the Juan was there. That shit was dope. There's fucking some lady in colored light shoes that gave me some drink that I shouldn't have been having any of, and I was trashed by the time I got to the second regroup.
It was a great moment. It was hella bikes. It was like over 8,000 bikes and shit. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was big. Well, I'm looking forward to this show. I don't know. Is there some music y'all got to hear that you know I have? Oh, we're gonna play a 3-ring Simeon. We got the former keyboardist of 3-ring Simeon in the house. We may kick Chip off the mic for a few minutes and speak with her. We're gonna have some music, some new music. Oh, I'm sorry, your name again, or what is the name of your artist thing?
Lauren. I go by Low Euros as far as my solo stuff goes, but
don't do that. Either she's in this seat or she's not. Sorry. Please. So you said Low Euros?
Yeah.
We got Low Euros coming in next week for an interview. She can probably be here live in the studio, and we'll have some music that she sent us today that was just like too late for me to get to. I was so busy today. But keyboardist of this band 3-ring Simeon, and one of our favorite songs back in the day, and it's still one of our favorite songs now.
One of our original submissions.
One of the probably first 100 songs we had is this song called Roundhouse. It's not that it's not our favorite song anymore. It's now that we have fucking 1,700 fucking songs. But you can't play them all. This is Roundhouse by 3-ring Simeon, and we'll be right back with more local love. All right, welcome back to Local Love. We got a new face and a new voice on the panel. What's up? Introduce yourself.
What's good? I am Lauren. Lauren Euros go by Low Euros, and I am from the Bay Area, primarily San Jose. Yay!
Yay!
Yes.
So we're gonna have you on next week. What kind of music are you gonna be sending me? What style would you say it is, or what do you have to say about it if you're gonna elevator pitch that shit to the people in the chat?
It's fucking weird.
Oh,
No.
can you get closer to your mic?
Sure. It's fucking weird. No, it's electronic. I'd say kind of a good range between house music and trip hop, kind of somewhere, everywhere in there. The BPM range is a little bit diverse, but it kind of sticks in one of those two areas. I come from the world of keys. My primary instrument is piano, and that is my home base. So everything I do kind of comes from there. So.
And I am so looking forward to hearing it.
Oh, right on. I'm super excited. I can't wait to share.
We'll rock it next week. Juan's also a keyboard player. I don't know if you can really see him. It's a little hard to see on that screen, but he's got a bunch of keys behind him.
All right,
he's got so many keyboards that he's got them stacked up on the floor against the wall.
Nice. Yeah, same. At my house, there's just, you see different keys everywhere behind me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like guitar players. Guitar players, y'all have your own variety of axes. We do too.
And I don't play either one.
Yeah, I've always been jealous of guitar players because they've got, all these cool colors and all these different finishes, and they're badass. And you can buy a guitar that looks like you, and you can hang it on your wall like a trophy.
Buy a guitar that looks like I should buy a guitar that looks like me and hang it on the fucking wall here.
No, let's not get crazy.
Actually, there's people that are way better looking than me. I should get a guitar that looks like one of them and put it on the wall behind me.
Most people do, in fact.
I totally would do it because I have a man crush on me. And anything with my likeness on it, I mean, I would be like all up buying that.
Right.
Curtis, would you play an instrument with your own face on it?
No. Neither would anybody else.
We're trying to make money here.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out if we could scam people that are like, oh, wait a minute, we could scam narcissists. They think they're better than you, and they'll just make their own fucking guitar with their own face on it. God damn it. Juan, would you put a sticker of yourself on your own keyboard?
Hell no.
What if Meaty Wench drew it?
Still no. Still no.
I mean, half the reason I probably have my Nord stage is just because it's fucking red.
Oh, it's red. No, my favorite color is red.
That's red. Yes, it's red. They chose a good color.
You probably like the lighting motif around here then later.
I do. I will say I'm kind of a Bluetooth lighting freak. So.
These are just bulbs.
Well, you can't tell. It's fine. The colors is all that matters.
There's literally red and white lighting in here.
Dave, you can't give away all the secrets.
All the secrets. You can buy a red light bulb, everybody, and then you buy a few of them, and then your fucking Twitch stream can look just like mine.
Yes. But yeah, you got to set the mood, set the tone. Like every time I'm about to make music, I do that for sure. I got to get in my ambiance, got to have that aesthetic.
Now, how old were you when you started playing?
Well, I grew up with a piano in the house, so...
0.
Yeah, I was just banging on it like a silly person for a really long time. And then I started kind of banging on it in rhythm. And then I asked for piano lessons, and the rest is history.
Awesome. Awesome. Huh?
Yes.
Then I moved to San Francisco.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm going to be doing stand-up in San Francisco tomorrow.
Oh.
That's right.
Right on.
If you don't want to tune into the intellectual Dollar Tree, which I mean, like that shit's torture, so you could definitely go to Johnny Corn's show.
Yeah, it's really. I look for. Do you have any dates coming up?
At the moment, I don't. I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things.
She's like, I've been swiping left on everyone.
Oh, please. No, I've been making a lot of music. I got into that swing of things during COVID, and I just haven't been able to break that role. I'm on it.
See, I think that's fantastic. I mean, I think a lot of the content that's going to be coming out there, particularly musically, is going to be so good because everybody was like, okay, what else do I have to do?
Exactly.
Yeah, we talked about this a lot. Like we watched like right as COVID hit, we watched all these, everybody from like guitarists to keyboardists, singer-songwriters, all these different like bands and acts were trying to figure out how to stream, and it was so cool.
Oh my God.
Like watching the ones who didn't know what they were doing, and then all like 6 weeks later their shit looks like a little, like you're like, oh yeah, you get them.
Yeah.
You fucking get them.
Yep.
Like watching people learn that shit, because that's,
it was a whole new world.
I've always been into that stuff, so I like didn't have problems, and people ask me very few questions. Because they were like, oh, I'm having audio problems. I'm like, oh, I run Linux. They're like, never mind. But yeah, it was so cool watching like people get their chops up. Immediately, I noticed Sakura. It took her a little bit. Then she's like, oh, I need to run an Ethernet cable to my computer. Oh, I need a new computer. And then bam, she looked like she was playing at a coffee shop.
Yeah, I definitely had an impulse buy moment where I was like, oh my God, it's COVID. What am I going to do? All right, that's it. I'm buying lights. I'm buying cameras. I'm buying everything. I bought the whole
do you
setup.
Stream?
I was doing that during COVID for sure. That was
Cool.
my only little outside world contact.
See, I kind of missed that whole thing because I was sick. So
oh my gosh,
not with COVID.
Okay, thank God. I know.
No. Just a little thing called
his spleen just exploded.
Exactly. No, it literally did. I was driving down the street. And I was feeling like, I don't feel so good. And I passed out and I hit a pole. And what happened was I had an aneurysm of the spleen. Now, if you're going to have an aneurysm, you might as well make it a rare one.
He was serious. Your spleen did.
Yeah.
Explode.
That and a third of my pancreas. And so I spent most of last year like laid up. So we binge watch stuff, my wife and I. And but we ran out of things to binge, so we started binging stuff like Snapped.
They ran out of shit. They ran out of shit to watch, and they're like, you know what? I was on a podcast network. Maybe we shouldn't watch that. And so like tomorrow's show's my first show back since all that happened.
Gosh, that's super awesome.
And make sure you get video. We'll put it up on like, we got kicked off of YouTube. We'll put it up on Odyssey and Rumble and BitChute.
That should be.
I always record all of my sets. I always video them, like just video record. And then afterward, I'll go look at it and I'll go like, okay, why did that joke land so much better this time than last time? Or why did that joke not land? And I'll be like hypercritical of myself and just kind of tear myself apart.
You're just like describe it during like, I'm sitting like I'll be at like bike party and people will be like holding hands and doing a big like jumping around in a big circle and chanting, and I'll be like, you know what? That wasn't really the best mix in the world, was it? Just a little bit. That was a little bit dirty. That was a little bit rough. Wasn't perfect. I have a fucking computer. That shit should sound perfect. I know all about that. I'm not hypercritical of myself in real time during doing this, because that would be like, I just don't have the processing power to do it. It's the same as like if you're doing comedy, you're speaking to an audience and trying to deal with the audience. So you don't have the processing power to like realize, am I doing a good show? Am I doing a bad show? Like, so
you're kind of in that moment where you're doing your thing.
If I had another 5 to 7 hours a day, I would go back and watch yesterday's show every time, but I don't have another 5 or 7 hours to go back and watch yesterday's show. You had to do 15 minutes and entertain people, sir. I've been live for 15 hours before.
I've been going back through the vault because I've been doing stand up. My first time on stage was in 1987, and so I started looking through the old stuff and going like, what can I pull from the different years to kind of make kind of like a celebration of
yourself. I love
myself.
that.
Yeah,
I love that.
And
get a guitar.
Oh my God! Get a guitar with my face on. Yeah, exactly.
Don't even play it; just hold it. It's a guitar with your own face
That's
on.
That's what they do most of the time.
I'll do the Cars for Kids thing.
Oh God!
No, that's the best song ever.
That's the hardest core earworm ever made.
Listen, if you sing that on this channel,
yeah, exactly.
Like what I'm saying is, we won't get a copyright takedown. We'll get a Dave turned off the entire system and went to bed takedown.
Yeah,
no, but the thing about the Cars for Kids, like if you see the commercial, like the one specifically on TV, not you, because you can't see it.
Hey man, you're
radio.
walking, you're flying pretty close to the sun here. There's not a lot of people in chat right now, but I think they'd like the show to keep going.
It's just their fake guitar playing is so bad. That's the point I was getting to.
The air guitar. No one can do it better than them.
Yes. I'm even, and those kids are like 30 now. They've never updated the commercial.
Curtis, I have an interesting question. You've kind of toured around like a lot. Have you ever been in a position where someone?
No, I've never played with the Cars for Kids.
No,
never.
But I'm wondering,
I never got the joy of opening for them.
You know what? Opening for them is probably not as bad as playing right after them.
But we did play.
They're a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, tough show to follow. I mean,
we did play a show in Southern California with the kids of Whitney High. Do you know those guys?
No,
they're like badass, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like a special needs school that decided to go like full on, School of Rock for developmentally challenged people.
They kill it though.
Yeah, it was eye-opening for sure.
Yeah, there's a School of Adaptive Arts up here in San Jose. And they do different different things, but that's one of them.
Sure.
Right on.
I know exactly. I was going to teach for them, and then COVID happened, and it never happened.
So my original question that I was trying to ask, if you could imagine, I'm the host of this show. The original question I was trying to ask is: have you been in a position where you were going to play a big gig and somebody suggested to you that you might lip sync?
Never played a show of my own and lip sync. However,
no, I'm not asking. I know you would say no, right?
I've never.
He's like, this is a little more complicated. He's like, there was a check involved.
Yeah. No. How many zeros, Brent?
No, quite honestly, there's been times on tour when I've wished I had a track that I could pretend that I sang to.